Ok. Ay, ay. A ver. De momento va bien. Ay, Dios. Bien. ¿Qué está pasando? Que llevan 3 meses seguidas. No tengo ni idea. Algo que se le está viniendo en los nuevos. Es decir, bueno, hoy voy a fallar porque voy a fallar. Eso, sí, me molesta un poco eso, sí, me molesta un poco. Hola, Luis, ¿cómo estás? Me molesta un poco, me molesta un poco. Porque no se tendría que pasar eso. Es que Luis, pero no es mi culpa. Es el internet.
Something you wish to report?
No sé qué le está
Go
pasando.
on. You have my undivided attention.
No sé qué le está pasando a esa babosada. Yo mejor no me dejo. Y solo mejor consigo la misión. El wifi muy chistoso, sí, no es broma. Ya me cayó mal, ya. Ya me cayó mal porque voy a una así. Hacemos eso, sin mucho más. Me imagino que también hacemos eso, ¿no? Ma. Y ahora lo otro. Bueno, creo que con eso. Vamos a ver si ya fue lo correcto. ¿Ah? Ahí vamos a hacer directos, como 5 directos. Sí, no es broma. Y no es broma, mi amigo. Me falta un plato de comida. ¿Es que no? Bien, creo que solo es uno. A ver, voy a verificar aquí lo más rápido y no quiero que me vuelva a pasar. A ver, quiero dejar algo claro si es que me vuelve a pasar lo mismo. Pues ahí lo voy a tener que ir dejando hasta la noche, ¿sabes? Porque, como dice el Liyue, ¿qué paso vamos a hacer 5 directos y no quiero eso? No me interesa eso, la verdad. ¿Hola? Bueno, y no. ¡Oh! ¡Un dominio! Sí, ya vamos en directo. No te lo voy a negar. Pero... Ay, la culpa de mi canal, ¿sabes? Hoy sí ya hago la culpa es a mi internet basura. No, no gracias, no gracias. Un cuerpo no gracias, no gracias. No, mala idea.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
No!
I missed a spot.
Vamos a darle una habilidad.
Overruled.
Venga, ¿sí? Nice. Nice, como tengo la descarga rápida. Esto me viene de lujo. Venga, la descarga rápida era lo que necesitaba. Dicen, con el wifi modo carolo es posible. Ojalá no.
Look, that platform is moving. So that's what this button is for.
¿Así de sencillo? Hola, hola. A ver si no se me da niñada.
Let's dance.
¿Hemos dicho qué? ¿Qué dijiste? ¿Que mi internet qué? ¿Que mi internet? Decirlo que a ver qué decirlo. Y vos te dijiste que mi qué, Joder, qué cabrón. Genial. ¿Para dónde era? Ya no. Me di un poco, ¿sabes? Uy, me está dando miedo, me está dando miedo. El demo va muy lento. ¿Hola? Es para acá, ¿no? A ver, no me llevo algo y ya sabemos qué pasa si me caigo. Y claro, al otro lado, men. Se viene el cuarto directo, no. ¡No! ¡No me quiero caer! ¿Qué es por aquí, no? Sí, ya ahora no, a ver.
There's no way for you to get up there. Where's a wind current when you need one?
Vale, no. Mira, a ver, ¿cómo llego yo ahí arriba? Yo dije la definitiva. Sí, es cierto. A ver. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí, men? Ok. Mira, me lo he hecho a la primera. No sabía si era así o no. Ella ya vio.
I'll catch up.
Uno. Dos. Nice. Vamos a ver el otro. Uno. Era este. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Más. Vamos a ver, amigo. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Nice. Terminamos los desafíos. Mira eso, qué tremenda barbaridad, men. Un cofre muy lujoso, muy bonito. Y ni siquiera ahí sale la bola blanca. Muy mal, muy mal. Ahora nos giramos. Los otros 90 grados, ¿no? Nítido. Lo logró, señoría, la primera. Sí, güey. Se logró, se pudo. Ahora la onda es que no me caiga. Ya me ha pasado. Ay. Ay, fui demasiado bueno en este juego. La verdad. No lo voy a negar. Y a la primera, ¿sabes? Ay, yo creo que no mío de eso. Pero, ¿aprendió? No sé qué acabo de hacer, pero lo hizo también a la primera. A ver. Vámonos. ¿Cómo? A la primera tomen. Mira, bien dicen que después de un mal momento viene un mejor momento. ¿Eso no es? Sí, mira, acabo de pasar un mal momento en mi cadena de los cada discado. Pero mira, lo logramos todo a la primera. A ver esto.
One is most
Vamos a ver
impressed.
esto.
The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise correctly. This place did once self-build.
Bueno,
As
no
did
eran
one
creo que
design the mechanisms within. In fact, even Gui Zhong and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wished to find some peace and quiet.
Okay.
Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission.
But
enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime. Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
What? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you serious?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. But if Rex Lapis has indeed been murdered, then Liyue is in great peril. To delay in quashing the threat is to invite further disaster. It is precisely because one does not wish to see further suffering that exceptional measures are deemed necessary at this exceptional time.
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out. Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself. The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray. Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations. Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once, and...
¿En serio, Darren? ¿Que es la misma híjola de God? Salgámonos del dominio. Yo no hay nada para mí. A ver, ahorita viene lo interesante, ¿no? ¿Por qué? Se está poniendo muy, pero que muy interesante. No que lo voy a leer. No que lo voy a leer. Está muy interesante. Vamos a ver qué ocurre ahorita en el transcurso del tiempo, ¿sabes? Eso me parece. Sería de ver la actriz. Bueno, la actora y bosque en este caso. ¿A dónde me mandaron? Ok, ahora me mandaron a un lugar cerca. Mira, me estoy poniendo muy nervioso con ese avisado de que no tengo señal.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu Inn. Compared to Joyun Karst, this place seems basic.
Y
Are we
luego,
really
¿ves?
gonna find an Adeptus here? Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony.
Llegué, ¿no?
Oh, he's not here?
Porque conseguí el arco de la pista de esmero. ¡Nice! El arco no sirve, dice la...
Everything may not be as it appears.
El arco no sirve. Una mierda con el otro.
A sigil of permission? You came prepared.
Solo para el fuma de negro.
Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
¿Me apuntó?
Paimon doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
¡Puta! ¡Me vas a obligar!
We came here to...
Mira, le explica lo...
Paimon's peeved. All he does is think about himself. Paimon wants to give him an ugly
Chao,
nickname.
el enano emo.
But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti.
No es la dueña. ¡Ah! ¿Ella es la dueña? Queremos hablar de los adeptos.
You've already met Xiao.
Ah, sí, chao.
Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
Ok.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes. The Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss.
Ok.
Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking?
Bueno.
Never heard of that one. Paimon wants to try it.
Debemos
If
un
we're gonna be
mangueño.
cooking for an Adeptus, perhaps a satisfying salad would be the safer choice.
Mira la cocina. De lo que yo hago la mierda esta. No dije nada. No puedo faltar. Vámonos a cocinar algo. Ay, Dios, no me jodas. Bueno, ya, bueno, tenemos un galego de estas vainas, me viene muy bien. ¡4 minutos! A ver, yo no tengo... No tengo 5 minutos. Tengo oro materiales, excepto... Esto, ¿cuánto cociné? Ay, creo que... ¡Ah, mi dedo! ¡Ah! Voy a cocinar los 3. ¡A la madre! Y hago una ensalada. Ensalada saludable. A ver esto. Podría hacer esto. Vamos a hacer uno de cada uno. Tal vez al ceroquillo este le guste. ¿Qué? No me jodas. ¿Cuándo es para hacer una mugrosa ensalada? Está bien cachado.
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram. Scram!
Whoa. This chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I? But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why is that?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, because a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted.
¿Cómo?
And then just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out.
Ay, ay, ay. Bueno, pero y mejor no me voy a curar porque no tengo nada de vida. Vamos a armar eso. Me voy curando poquito y... Ahí. Dije... La Arconte de lechuga, chile. La Arconte de lechuga de calor. Ay, 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 no, que soy la mierda, ya me cayó mal. Un tofu, ¿cuál que es? No creo. Eso no creo. Mira, no, pero vamos a hacer una de igual forma. Tal vez, ¿sabes? Tal vez, pero no sé.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Era eso. ¿Hola? No era paja, es que de veras hay muertos ahí.
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost. What? How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
¡A la mierda! No, vamos a nunca más.
Scared of something so insignificant.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
¿Cómo?
Come to think of it, others don't seem seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging my little secret. Right. Best you two be off. Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
Es el problema.
How should we persuade the ghost?
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
Ok. En serio, Ok, vamos a ver esa vaina. Ahí, los mulas que hay. Voy a ver esa onda. Pero... ¿Y bueno, hijo? ¡Ay, qué es eso! No entiendo nada, men. ¡Ay, aquí abajo! A ver, es un poco más observador y no te jodido, men. Un momento, nice. Mira, ese libro es por aquí. Ahora. ¿Qué voy a hacer ahora, men? Vale, no esa vaina. No, eso no es. No sé. Mira, es que me encantaría de por aquí, bueno, no sé. Ay, no me podría hacer esto. Se supondría que ella era aquí, pero no, ¿verdad? Tal vez es sumo. Tendría que ser aquí. ¡Amigo! Ajá, a ver. ¿Es ahora? Va, pero ahora sí. No entiendo nada, men. Ya, pero ahora... Ya, pero ¿y ahora qué hago? Y ya estoy aquí en el sello. No tengo nada, men.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
No entiendo.
There she is! So scary! Quick, you grab her!
Ahí va.
She's trying to get away!
No.
You have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time.
Ok. Mira, no la había entendido. No la había entendido. Yo me dijimos que mi voz, ¿qué tengo que hacer ahora? Ya lo estoy viendo, pero ¿qué onda? Vengamos, lo logramos, lo logramos. Ay, ¿por qué me fui? Bueno. Ahorita vamos a ver qué onda y miramos qué onda. Y vemos qué onda. Na, 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 na. Y... ¡Fuera! Nice.
She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard... Surely it's not... possessed?
¿Qué dije, qué onda? Es que no se da que ahora está diciendo. El animal, venir para acá. Vamos. No, mi onda vital. ¡Oh! No, señor, no me haga nada, no me haga nada, era broma. ¿En serio? ¿Broma? Hijo de la gran... No era broma, era realidad. ¡Uy, uy! Anda, formula. Anda.
Silly girl, Billy Joe.
Okay.
Finally caught you! Silly Billy, Billy Joe.
Hola.
Haunting things isn't nice! Chilly Joe, Frilly Joe. Now listen here, young lady! Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
No estoy muy seguro si eso fue una amenaza o no. La verdad. No sé si eso fue una amenaza o no. Voy a hablar con mi amigo. A mí no me amenaces. A mí no me amenaces. A mí no me amenaces. Dije. A ver, verás un breve ver algo. No sé si me están escuchando. Ahorita ver eso no me hago mucho, ¿sabes? Mi voz no se quiere oír. ¡Ah! ¡Que la fregado! ¡Qué varón! ¡Qué silencio! ¡Oh! Solamente quiero ver algo que... Bueno, vámonos. Vámonos, estaba viendo algo, pero... ¿En qué más qué? Deja viva, no. Deja viva. No, qué mal. No me jodas con el que vive.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn?
Vale, que me hizo como mayor. Vamos a ver, Ana. Ajá.
Wow. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu.
Ok, gracias.
Haha, my hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
Ok. Ahora sí podemos continuar con esto. Un libro. Bien, gente, comunicado nuevo. Al parecer, no se va a poder hacer directo hoy en la noche. Al parecer. Sí, gente, al parecer no va a haber capaz hoy en la noche. ¡Puta madre! Al parecer no va a haber directo hoy en la noche. Al parecer no va a haber directo hoy en la noche. Confirmado. Bueno, hombre, hablemos con este pibe. A ver qué onda. No va a haber directo hoy en la noche, gente. No va a haber. Entonces,
You two,
¿qué onda?
again.
Que es de nuevo.
Wait, don't go disappearing again.
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish.
Ahora él le pasó en directo. No le ha pasado nada, sí, en directo bien. Lo que pasa es que una vez sí, estoy en más PC, pero estoy viendo ahorita en los comentarios de ustedes. Esto es obviamente favorito, o sea, de este...
Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Después de todo lo que sucedió en Liyue.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions.
Okay.
Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities.
Okay.
Oh.
Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait! Paimon still has one last question.
Okay.
That Dusky Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her.
El polvo eres el polvo que convertirá. Misión. ¿Y eso es el nombre? ¡Ah! ¡Cariño! Me sale mucho más conveniente que venirme con acá. Porque hay gente... Bueno, ya les han comunicado de que no va a directo hoy en la noche. Entonces... Pues es eso, ¿no? Bueno, el 5 más 2 es eso. Ok, Luis, ¿a dónde diriges? Pues hablar con Xiao. Regresa y encuentra a Novail, mamá. Ahorita voy con ese pibe a ver qué me dice. Y seguro me va a decir, oh, esa es un adepto. No sabía que eso era posible. ¿Qué te dijo? ¿Que lo culiaste? Y él va a decir, no, mijo, no, tranquilo, no me he culiado a nadie. Oye, no, de momento no, pero puede ser. Ya vine, me tengo que hablar. Contame qué pasó.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Right! He's the whole reason we came here. If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell?
Estamos buscando los 7 con qué.
Nice answer.
Bueno,
A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they?
Por eso tengo la cosa más de un caballero,
But I
¿sabes?
can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet. yes?
Vámonos, ¿no? Bien, ahora nueva misión. Ven con esa zona, la queda de los monolitos. Quiero entrar al monolito, ¿vale? Bien, tenemos ahora la recompensa y nos dieron el acto 2. Pero no me han desbloqueado esto, ¿eh? No me lo han desbloqueado, a ver. Espero el día siguiente. Pero, como tenemos el reloj, Spider-Man, podemos adelantar el tiempo. Vamos a adelantarlo 2 días. ¡Qué pisadas! Vamos a dejarlo 2 días. ¿Por qué Luis? Que le hagan yemas, ¿no? Verga, creo que fue mucho. A ver, chaval. ¿Pero qué? ¿Un día en el juego o un día en la vida real? ¡Y! ¡Ah! ¡Qué cero que soy, la verdad! ¡Luis! Y me quedé 2 días, en verdad, me pudieron que esperar ellos un día. Qué bonita la vida. Me gustaba mejorar, claro. Hola señora, vengo aquí por un motivo muy raro.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
¡Miembro de los Fukui!
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
No, lleva nada.
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are 2 styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Xinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Vámonos, adiós, amo. Perfeccionado. No. Suena como a despedida, ¿sabes? Bueno, de hecho es una despedida. Ay. Veamos que sucede porque al parecer por el círculo en esta parte suena como... va a ser triste esta parte. ¿Sabes? Sí, se oye. No estoy diciendo que va a ser triste, se oye que va a ser triste. ¿Por dónde es? ¡Ay, aquí abajo! ¿Qué onda, pibe? Ya vine. A ver, ¿qué es para mí?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Okay, a ver, Kana.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Zhongli. Él es el Arconte, ¿no? Ok, que me vinieron muy interesante.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
Es muy raro.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
¿Cómo conocidos?
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Shen some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Okay.
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
Hola.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Okay, muy interesante esto, men.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Okay, okay. Iniciamos un poco. Quiero saber algo aquí. No hay nada, no hay nada. A ver. ¿Hicimos tiempo?
My, chopsticks truly are difficult to use.
Pues iba a ser algo importante, ¿sabes? Y ahora, ¿cómo nunca salgo de aquí? Ah, ¿hola? Ah, sí que la puerta fue imbécil. Pero es que llegan muchas, ¿sabes? Soy bien mula. Está muy interesante, men. La verdad está muy, pero que muy interesante. No te lo voy a negar, ya que no te lo digo en forma de broma y nada, por ejemplo, no, está muy interesante. ¿Sabes? Está muy intrigante. Quiero saber qué pasa. ¿Ahora para dónde? Holy.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Me gusta Liyue, la verdad.
The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue.
Okay, es más vieja esta nación.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Caco de mora. No, lo voy a usar porque va a ser como medio millón más o menos de oro. Bueno, los 5.000 más aproximadamente, pero ya es algo, ¿sabes? Vamos a usar al peruano ese de caída. He oído que este mágico es un poco más, ¿no? Ah, bueno, vamos a hacerle lo que sea. Supuestamente este peruano, Caella, o también como yo le digo el Guilo Cajul, o bueno, he oído que le dicen el Guilo Cajul, es más fila cuando corre. Chicago, vamos a ver.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal.
Me gusta mucho la actitud de Zombie.
The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Pienso que yo soy el mejor que...
You want me to decide? That is fine as well.
Es que el que parece sabe muy bien del tema. Obviamente, si yo no sé del tema, voy a llamar a alguien, o si hay alguien al día, decirle, mira, que me va a aconsejar. Mejor. Pueda que yo la cague. ¿Sabes? Es mucho mejor así.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Bueno, buen punto también, buen punto. Me gusta mucho la actitud de Sonny, ¿sabes? Me gusta mucho, yo soy algo similar así como soy serio.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Mira que cuate de Sonny.
Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Alcanzaríamos el nombre.
Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora. All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
Es la economía, Paimon.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade.
Es cierto, mira, o sea, no queremos jade noculitoso, pero el jade normal, o sea, el jade, la tenemos mergo, ¿sabes? Tenemos hasta para cagar. El problema es de que todo el jade es diferente y muchas veces el jade hay que saber cuál es bueno y cuál no. Un ejemplo, un jade bueno puede estar, por ejemplo, pongamos el jade esmeralda, pongamos. Pueden haber dos tipos de jade esmeralda. Un bueno y uno malo. ¿Cuál sería el malo? Que tuviera, qué sé yo, una bajadura en medio o que esté, sí, más bien como que esté quebrado. O sea, que estuviera como que abierto de parte de adentro. Mientras uno normal, ¿sabes? O sea, es cuando hay que quemarlo, tienen que tenerlo muy bien, ¿sabes?
Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it.
Esa es la ventaja. Cuando sabes del tema, entonces poderse, en este caso, como que orientar a alguien o agarrar que lo emula, ¿sabes?
Fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
Un poco verdeo que señala el lugar de ver la luna, ajá, exacto.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger.
Ajá, ahí está, es lo que decía,
The
prácticamente.
patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro-affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Como en toda la vida, mirar lo teórico y después viene la práctica.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
Bien.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Mira, aquí hay dos opciones. Quemarlas No pueden hacer eso, si las hicieran, ¿qué me quedaría de ganar? Mira, no comprar sería una mala idea, pero yo lo que haría en este caso es obtener alguna muestra, ¿sabes? En este caso.
That would... Well, fine. As you wish, then.
Sí, porque sí puedes verlo y todo.
How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
¿Cacaño?
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Ok, ¿y ahora para dónde? Cagado, estamos en el Liyue. Ah, la madre, un viaje largo, ¿eh? Uy, uy. Quiero hacer todo eso, o si me interesa hacer ese evento, ¿sabes? Mañana termina el evento y es un personaje gratis. Voy a hacer lo que cambie mis posibilidades.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the Hilly Trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
La sagrada línea del cuerpo me puso a mi favor. ¿Por qué, Luis? Porque el Camino. Nice. Mira. Facilito, gente, facilito.
These Hilly Trolls sure have big appetites.
Bueno, ahora... Bueno.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Nice.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Transfixed.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
Dale.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light?
Hijo de la gran muralla, déjenme solo.
Let's take care of them and continue with your nap.
Oh. Nice. Formula. Está brillando el cielo, atrás.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Háganlo y la pierden. Háganlo y la pierden.
Do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
¿Quién es el tiene negro? Nice. Facilito, gente, facilito. Nada del otro mundo.
Transfixed.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
Yo no me caí.
That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
¿Y cómo? Lo de cojo. Ah, no debe dejar a Camero. No, ¿cómo? Negro, ajá, ¿cómo? Negro ya había dicho. No, o no dije negro, ¿qué dije? No, había dicho negro. Porque negro es agua, pino es fuego, negro es fumero. Verga, es que no sé, me estoy haciendo una paja mental. Ay, Dios. Ah, pero cuéntame. Uy, el pinche me subió. ¿Cómo que fumeron? No, me equivoqué. Caramba.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Espérame, quiero ver el directo. ¿Qué era? Era el segundo, ¿no? Espera que no vi esa parte, nunca voy a ver. El tercer Jairo, curioso.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
Sí, era de que estaba un poco increíble, ¿sabes? Exactamente.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
¿Se le pena, señor? No es su asunto.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Qué buena onda, mira, yo siempre le digo eso. Con que alguien me ayude un poco, yo digo, es buena onda.
Are
¿Sabes?
you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chising and good, honest merchants such as yourself, I, for one, believe that Liyue will continue to prosper, as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
No olvides lo mismo, supongo que tendremos la imaginación. No, no te dinero.
I will do my best. You have...
Dale, no hay clavo, viejo, no hay clavo, no hay clavo. ¿Perdón? ¿Perdón? Ah, espera que no logro ver esta vaina. Ah, es que me voy a hacer eso de ver la elemental. Vamos a usar al peruano ese de caída. Mano, no sé vos, pero es que son tres como me gusta. ¿Sabes? Me gusta mucho. Es sincero, Liyue sería el lugar exacto donde yo me quedaría. ¿Eso no es? Sí. Sí, la verdad que sí. ¿Para dónde? Algo así. A donde alguien, me imagino. Yo en Camino. Me gusta mucho. Bueno, todos tenemos puntos de vista. En lo personal, mira, voy a contar una de mis cualidades. A mí me gusta mucho. Cuando yo digo algo, me lo propongo. Me da igual lo que sea. Me lo propongo. Igual. Voy y intento. Mira, ahorita perdí 3 canales. Bueno, 2 canales. ¿Eso me detuvo? No. Dije, bueno, una más. Que fijaos. Y eso es lo que tengo, ¿sabes? Cuando me propongo algo, siempre lo logro. Va, vamos a poner a esta magia. Mira, tal vez si yo eligiera una visión sería la Geo. ¿Sabes? La Geo. Me gusta mucho. ¿Qué piensas de la música? Wow. Era como... Ah.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Okay.
Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess
Bueno,
we
pues.
can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millelith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morak. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where will we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the
Ok. Mira, no es por nada, pero ahorita me estoy forrando de procogemas. Me estoy forrando de puras procogemas. Dale, claro, estamos aquí comunicando la misión de Arconte.
I'll catch up.
Pero ya lo voy dejando aquí, mi teléfono está más caliente que mi miembro, ¿sabes? Oh. ¡Oh! No sabía, estas son las flores, la flor ciega. Ok, me llevo un par con que...
Oh, wonderful. Another flower is blooming.
¿Que aquí quiero ver algo? Ah, Madame Pin. Ya sé dónde está Madame Pin. ¿Dónde está? Ni un huevo. Ah, está abajo. Ah, hombre. Primero, tiene casi 10 cambios. Más aún, los eventos que vienen van a traer aún más. ¡Mira! Yo quiero. Me voy encariñando con el tercero que descubrí. La verdad, me estoy encariñando. Prácticamente es como ver un mapa que me refleja en él. ¿Sabes? Porque yo soy así, soy bastante serio. La verdad.
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Una hojita bonita.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
¡Ay! ¿Qué me explica? ¿Qué le pongo? Creo que uno a llamar a cualquier comida de emergencia. Bueno, uno es lo bien merecido.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
Viejo ignorante.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself? Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
¿Qué buena onda?
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Bien, al parecer todos son muy leales al ese dios, al parecer. ¿Sabes? Bueno, está muy interesante la historia. ¿Sabes? ¿Dónde es? ¡Es genial!
We need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Al menos fuimos que está haciendo de utilidad, ¿sabes? Oh.
Hello. How may I...
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself.
Que la madre.
That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Bien, ahora tiene frío. Démosle. Mấy cái này nè, cậu ít người mấy nhiều nghĩ mà khi mình cần đi là không. I see ya.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping
No, no,
around?
no, no,
Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Señora.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
Hola?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Nah.
What's the hurry?
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Mañana. Mierda, no quería hablar con esa señora, yo quería hablar con esta señora. Okay.
This water will do nice. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it.
Bien, bueno, ¿qué nos quedamos?
You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Muy bien.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process.
Ok, aquí ir a la mezcla esta, ahorita miré.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Bien, bueno, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Bueno, a sintetizar, ¿no? Ok, tenemos que hacer un modesco. Espérame. No tiene ahí ningún mono que mierda. A ver, ¿qué dice? ¡Mierda! Bueno, también, que no también que nunca haré. Vamos a utilizar uno. A tiempo los dos. ¿Ahora? No, es por acá. A ver. Caballo es por acá. Bien.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Ma?
All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Anyway, Shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally,
No,
the
normal,
third
eh?
one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
Ma.
I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Okay.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
No, Zhongli esperando mucho. No, somos cabibles. Acabamos. No, está ahí, cabal, el cabrón. En la entrada de Liyue. Bueno, no en la entrada, literalmente, pero bueno. A ver qué dice. Ah, bueno, ok. Está bien, no es algo importante. Zhongli, que tiro agüita y te mojo. ¡No! ¡Y mi mal!
I'll protect us.
Ay, pedazo de mierda.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations.
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
I don't know. Madame Ping. No es esa señora. Segundo nivel. Gente, segundo nivel. Creo que lo voy dejando por aquí porque ya son 2 horas. Y bueno, no es muy largo. ¿Sabes? No me quiero hacer más largo de lo que ya es, así que... Creo que si lo dejo por aquí sería más que bien. Así que creo que lo voy dejando por aquí, creo que ya mucho tiempo. Y si no, pues la madre, ¿no? Ya mucho tiempo en directo, también ya está muy caliente mi celular. Así que solo voy a ir con Madame Fin, a ver qué onda. Y miramos qué se hace. No pudimos jugar más sí, hoy sí no pudimos jugar. Es que quiero, mira, te soy sincero. Quiero completar eso. Y mira, no con eso. Eso, solo por el personaje. No sé qué tan bueno es eso, no sé qué tan buena habilidad tendrá, pero... Más que todo lo hago para tenerlo, ¿sabes? Madame Pim, vamos a hacerla.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joy. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes. The rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being
No me jodas.
with me, but I've grown old. Can't. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should know. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell.
Okay.
Still, though, I can't recall when it stopped. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Soy un caballero,
Thing to be proud of.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? Hey, that's rude. And even if it was like that, it must be a very expensive bell, right?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it.
¿Hola? ¡Oh! A ver, ¿esto? A ver, esto. Esto que me interesa. Wow. Wow.
Where are we? What just happened?
Ay, qué bonita.
This is
No.
where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go
Mula.
fetch that bell.
Whoa! like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Nice. Uy, me caigo. No quiero saber si me caigo.
Someone needs assistance.
Dale, 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 dale. Dale, vamos, genial. Cada vez sería mejor si yo le pongo. Le hago esto. Y le meto el caso. Ahora, por aquí. Ahora, para allá. Va. Llego, ni llegué. Ahora.
With such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
No la puedo volar.
I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Mamá huevo.
I must leave no. Overruled.
Ya me clavo, tengo la habilidad de mover la oreja. Voy a quedar una hora, digo yo. O sea, vaya que hora cada una. Este casi de las dos. No, desde las 3 aquí. Vámonos.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Sí, Uncle Paimon. Mira, el broca nunca duerme, hablando de eso, Paimon.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see.
Ok. Fue rápido, men. Ahora, hay que ganarle Kingdom al nivel 40. Que chico pega la magia. ¿Sabes? Pega muy bien. Nunca haremos que gana y de ahí está. ¿Sabes? ¿Sabes? Solo llego al prólogo, creo que de ahí lo dejaría. ¿Sabes? Y sí es largo eso, men. Sí es largo. Ahí está la Madame Pim.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. The Chising. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content to be idle.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking
Cállate, Paimon, no.
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepta, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting to cry, "Catch the murderer" at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Okay.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Ahora, pero mi otra es para... Okay. No. A ver. Vale, ¿con qué me llamo ir a esta vez? Mejor. Mira. Que dije o no que era mucho mejor así. Ahora solo hago la calculada y me dejo caer. ¿Cómo vas a caerle? Observa y guacha, mi amigo. Y en este momento, ¡pum! Creo que va. Vamos a ver con Sol y miramos qué onda.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Ok, ya están.
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none when a suitable time arrives. I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
Okay.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure.
Ok. Ale López. Hola amigo. ¿Cómo vas? Ok, agolera, comprar, cometa. Ay, ok. Vámonos. Quiero eliminar el campeólogo y ahí lo dejamos, ¿sabes? Por hoy. ¡Vámonos! ¡Madame Finn!
Ah, sir,
Hello.
you're here. The 7 kites you asked for.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo-Archon once...
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Okay. No line.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Viene ahora el mercado. Ay, no puede ser. Ay, tengo que hablar con varias personas.
Sure, but let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything...
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora.
No. What's a most fair price?
Ay, puta.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Nah.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Ahora sí va a ser, ok. Mira, siento que yo mismo lo pude haber hecho, pero... No, qué cojones.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a...
Done.
Creo que lo he hecho, espera. Qué puta.
Oh. You're a straight shooter, huh?
Check this out, I'm gonna get more than Yo me quedo hablando de mula así, pero... No se malean.
Day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Que la madre.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
This is all you've got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and find me a high-quality lotus head. I'll consider that my detour fee paid and go find what's-his-face child. How about it?
Cabeza de loco, qué dinero de eso.
Have you brought the goods? Oh, that looks good. I'm hitting the kitchen tonight. Well, I'll head to Eugene Terrace in a moment. I won't be...
Bien, leo rápido sobre qué pasa.
Let me tell you.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours.
You think you can
Mierda,
buy
no
us off
terminé de leer eso.
with
No, ¿por qué?
change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
No.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Algo porque se quedó que fíjate.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just
No,
now.
no. ¿Para dónde? Ok. La casa del aventurero, no sé, la casa del oro, o medicina, algo por el estilo. No fue mal lo fueron, ¿eh? Vamos a ver qué onda y si no, pues ahí lo dejamos, ¿sabes? Va.
Huh. The reception is deserted. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
¿Hola?
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Mira que me habla.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
Bueno.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Kinky.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Okay.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
¿Por qué odian a Kiki la mitad de los jugadores?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
Mira, me brinca ver eso y ahorita leo sus comentarios. Ven, como le dije a la casa, es como que ella quiere que se venga y suele ser el 90 y... ¡A la mierda! Eso no lo sabía.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Okay.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Okay.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
What's the hurry?
Bueno, gente, creo que por aquí lo voy dejando, ya son 2 horas y media y no tenemos que ¿sabes? Así que lo vamos a dejar por ese lado. Avanzamos mucho, ¿no? En lo que viene siendo en la historia. Así que creo que es un buen momento para dejarlo aquí, ¿sabes? Se me ha cortado el directo 2 veces, así que creo que está muy bien. Así que lo vamos a dejar aquí. Voy a estar completando algunas misiones de monsters, por ejemplo, una de esas que es como la de caída. Y otras más que voy a ir pendientes, que imagino que son mucho texto como esta. Y me imagino que las misiones secundarias no son como que tan importantes para la trama como lo de la principal. Me imagino. Si alguien me puede decir antes de que me vaya, pues buena onda. Así que me gustaría pensar eso. Sí, bastante. Solo una pregunta de Alex, antes de que vayas. ¿Las misiones secundarias tienen persecución o tienen importancia en la historia? Solo pregunta si es sí o no. Así las complejo fuera de cámaras y así solo me centro en la misión principal. ¿Sabes? Tengo varias misiones secundarias de monsters. Eso que me gustaría completarlas. Supuestamente... A ver, ahorita lo mismo. Supuestamente, ahorita terminamos la misión principal de monsters. Únicamente ahorita estamos con el Arconte Geo. No, bueno. Sí, te preguntaba por así completo alguna que otra fuera de cámara. Porque me imagino que debe de ser mucho contexto o no debe de tener mucha relevancia en las palabras. Lo único que tienes que hacer es lo que los cojones hablan, pero no suenan sus voces. Ah, no, francamente sí no es de mucha importancia, digamos. Entonces, ahí está, entonces gracias Garen, entonces voy a jugar con la cámara jugando. Así que, gracias a las personas que se pasaron por el stream, muchísimas gracias. Y mayormente solo lo hacen por gemas, ya ves, listo por gemas para que cambie a esta magia de Fulina. Bueno, alguien, gracias para los que estuvieron en el stream, muchísimas gracias para los que estuvieron conmigo al final. Yo me despido, esto ha sido Luigi Games, y sin más que decir, nos vemos hasta la próxima. ¡Órale!